Welcome to one of the NFL's signature venues, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City. Tonight, we've got an entertaining one in store for you. Between the Minnesota Vikings and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're off from Arrowhead. Ty Chandler to return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Starting the drive with a give to Jones. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
As a man, Justin Jefferson. This is a nice game. Nearly moves those chains. He's got it up to the 36. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He's going to try to pick it up. Ooh, and he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but sure would have loved for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the first down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. Off the play fake, it's McCarthy. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. Looking for Justin Jefferson on that throw. And now it's 2nd down. Out of the gun, a give to Jones. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Only a couple of yards there, and now it's 3rd and 7.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
McCarthy throwing on 3rd down. That one's caught by Jefferson. And they make the tackle at the 38. They get an even 10 on that play. And it'll bring up a Minnesota 1st down.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Taking a big shot for the end zone, and he's going to score. Touchdown, Minnesota! The Vikings finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Justin Jefferson touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. And he takes it in the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. Cut out left. And this one doesn't go far.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the 38. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. And that means 3rd down coming up.
And 7.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he's out of bounds before he could challenge for that marker. It's 4th down.
Well, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane. Just a little bit of room, just a little bit of air in the pocket. He found one of those two, but the defense swarms towards him and denies him the other.
Down a score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Off play action, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he will get the first as they touch him down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
They're on it. That's intercepted. Jeff Okuda with the INT. And the Vikings get the football on the first turnover of the contest. Already in an early hole on the scoreboard. That is not what they needed in response, Brock. Giving away possession with the pick.
You know, we got a lot of game left, obviously. Nowhere close to them putting it away. But you can see things starting to unravel a little bit, even after just 2 possessions. A touchdown here could really continue that momentum towards an early runaway.
They get it right back. That's intercepted. Will get it at the edge of the red zone as he goes out of the 20.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And it's for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Buys time, rolling right. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So while they're in the huddle, partner, we've arrived at the end of our first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Chiefs. 3rd down, it's Mahomes. Got to it right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
4th down and 9, and look at this. The offense is still out there. They'll go. It's Mahomes. The throw is caught. And he's going to be stopped after a pickup of 9, and that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Pacheco. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
Yellow.
They'll send him up the middle. And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Yellow. 57. Yellow.
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
They'll leave the offense out there and try 4th and goal from the 4.
Yellow. Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes to throw for it. And that is caught. It's a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. down the middle. It's good. And the Chiefs tie this game 7-7. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Minnesota in the formation. It's 1st and 10. They'll start with a give to Jones. Oh, he drops a cut to the right sideline. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Coming off that carry, I'd go right back to it. Not a hotter hand on the field right now. Get that man the rock.
It's Jones on the toss. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
That's some tremendous study right there. That linebacker, it was almost as if he was in the other team's huddle and knew what was coming. He read his keys, he pulled the trigger, and he makes a tackle for loss.
Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, has not met the standard they set for themselves.
On 3rd and long, it's McCarthy. Running a screen now for Jones. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Into the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Vikings in position to attempt a field goal. Well, of course a former NFL QB isn't afraid to go for it, right, partner? Kevin O'Connell leaving the offense out there. McCarthy throwing on 4th down. And the call won't work out. That's incomplete. We're going to have a change of possession on the other side of our 2-minute warning.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen at one of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
And he's able to get across the 25 before stepping out.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be 1st down, Kansas City.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. You need to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
1st down throw, Mahomes. There's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. He finds Pacheco out of the backfield. That chunk with a nice 21 yards. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout, and that's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running up the middle, Pacheco. And he's going to be bottled up just a few yards into that 2nd down run. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On the move, headed right.
talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this. Mahomes throwing on fourth. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and it's exactly what they did.
He scampers ahead for about 4. It's second down now. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here comes the final play of our first half. One final shot before the half. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. Has this at the 6. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
And that will not be enough for a first down.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
Hey, 43, 15. Hey, color.
3rd and 2, Mahomes to throw. Ooh, he put some heat on that one, Brock, but it falls incomplete. Looking for the back that time. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to throw it. Vacates quickly left side. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty and off the field they go.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. How about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
On play action now, McCarthy. Throw caught at the 6. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Receiver in motion going left. 1st down from the red zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
There's a lot of studies done every offseason, Kate, about the best red zone offenses. And typically, it's about creative quarterbacks, doing just what he tried to do right there in extending the play out of the pocket. The problem is there was just nowhere for him to go with the ball.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Vikings grab the lead on their first series of the half. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Vikings break that tie and now lead by 7. Here's Reichert set to kick this away. He fields it from the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. 1st and 10. Play action, Mahomes. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Harrison Smith with the INT. And the Vikings take over after returning it inside the red zone.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out and throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that nick.
Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Picked off by Jalen Watson. And the Chiefs are going to return this up beyond the 20 before being tackled. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback,
they get it right back. That's intercepted. Return. Gets it back inside the 40 following the interception. 1st down now, ball at the 39-yard line. A give left side to Jones. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
2nd down carry for Jones. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
From the shotgun, McCarthy. Short pass brought in. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
To number 19.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
An 8-yard pickup. And the Vikings 1st down.
Straight ahead they go with Jones. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. Give him 13 on that play. And that's going to give the Vikings the 1st down.
1st down, Vikings.
From the red zone now. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It's Vikings ball, working to carry this lead through to the end. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Looking to throw, McCarthy. Dumped off to his running back. And he's to the 5 before going out of bounds.
Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
3rd down, here's Jones. And he will get into the end zone for a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the 4th. It's an Aaron Jones touchdown. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get 1, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. Now They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's first and 10.
Fire down these two. Fire down these two.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Fits it through the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. It's a 31-yard play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yellow.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Completed over the middle. And they take him down right along the 30.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook is wide, wide open.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Vikings take over once again after forcing his 4th interception of the night.
At their own 24-yard line.
Vikings to the line now. Here's first and 10. Now McCarthy. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Operating from the gun, it's McCarthy. That's knocked away by a defender, incomplete. He was looking for T.J. Hawkinson. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And they stop him after he picks up about 5. That's going to bring up 4th down. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Now we'll see Ryan Wright come on for the Vikings to punt this away on 4th. And this is touchdown right at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Well, look at this. Here he goes. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
He made something out of that play for them. Everyone's so concerned with defending the pass, they didn't quite keep tabs on what he was doing as a QB, and it gave him just enough room to run.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Now the offense is going to take its 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of the way without being able to stop the clock at will. 3rd and long for him here. And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
It's 4th down.
They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here on 4th. He lofts it deep left. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
1st and 10. Here's Jones. And he powers ahead for about 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
Caught on the left sideline, but he did not kick both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in. Out of bounds.
And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. 6 yards on the play and enough for a first.
1st down, Minnesota.
Staying on the ground here with Jones. And he's got him 6 yards on that carry. It's 2nd down.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They'll go play action here. It's McCarthy. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they score. It's a Minnesota touchdown. The Vikings have likely locked up the win right there. J.J. McCarthy, the touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 44.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on. Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Throwing from the gun. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Vikings take it away once again. The 5th time they've intercepted in this game. So good field position to start with for the Vikings. It's 1st and 10. Now a give up the middle to Jones. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he's across midfield with a gain that sets him up for 3rd and very short.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
3rd down.
Jones once more. They sent him right up the gut, but he wasn't able to get anywhere. The defense braced for impact, and they made the stop. It's 4th down.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
First and 10, it's Mahomes. And this won't be Cox. Clock is going to stop. We've got 14 seconds to go.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is Brown, and he's got it downfield. It's a 26-yard pickup there. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
Here's Mahomes now. Oh, no, they get him yet again. Pace has got it. And the Vikings have it once again after yet another interception.
I think it's safe to say his day is beyond repair now, if it wasn't long ago. He just hasn't been reading these coverages at all, and it's clearly not on the same page with his receivers. I think it really is now time to think about his confidence for future games and get him out of this ball game.
All right, one more snap to play here. They give to Jones, right side. And this will be stopped after a nice 6-yard pickup there on first down. So the Vikings pick up the win on the road. And it's not quite a full game shutout, Brock, but keeping that other side off the board in the second half, that sure went a long way towards securing them this win. Made things a lot easier for everyone else to operate in the closing stages of the game.
Now from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Chicago Bears.
Michael Santos to kick off for Chicago.
Here's Carlos Santos ready to get this one started. Off we go from Soldier Field. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. It's Otten in motion. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. And it's going to bring up a third down.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up fourth down. Kicking time for the Bucs. They'll punt it away. Kevin Duvernay back deep for Chicago. This returnable from inside his own 40. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. From the 48-yard line. Here's second down and 3. Another run here. Another run by Swift. And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about 1. Zion McCollum there on the tackle.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
On third and a yard, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. He's going to have enough for a first down. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up the first down.
Give up the middle with Swift. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and
5. Ball on the 40 now. Here's second down and 5. On the ground, here's the Texas Longhorn, Roschon Johnson. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Another run here with Johnson. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Brings up second down.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's Swift. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
The tackle by Elisha Kansu. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the 9-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's second and 5. They'll go again with Swift, and he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Brings up third and 3.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. What will the second quarter have in store? We're back to Soldier Field after this. Third down and 3.
What is that? Yeah.
On third down, it's Williams from the gun. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Cairo Santos to add the point after. It's up and through. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. Now return coming from the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. First and 10 now from the 36. Off the play fake. It's Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. He was trying to fit that one into Mike Evans. It's second down. Baker gonna give it to Irving. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. Here comes third down.
It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. Once to his right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
And I like the idea of moving the pocket. It makes it harder for the defense to rush the passer, but you have to account for the end man on the line of scrimmage, and that guy's job is to set an edge. Nobody gets outside of me. In this case, the quarterback. You've got to be better protecting your edges anytime you put your quarterback on the move.
At their own 36-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick first down.
Bears, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On first down, they give it right back to Swift. That lane closes quickly. A pickup of 3. Zion McCollum there on the tackle. Ball right on the 50-yard line. Here's second and 6. They will run it over center with Swift. And he is crushed in the backfield. Defenders firing through. Shut it down right away for a loss of yardage. Third down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Cross right side to the tight end commit. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Bears first down. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Open man, that's Rome Odunze. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. First time they've looked his way tonight. Good time to do it. It's a first down.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
To throw, it's Williams. He's got Loveland free left side. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Second down, 8 yards to go.
A gain of 2. Brings up second and 8.
Throw it again. It's Williams. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On third down, it's Williams. That's out left and complete to Burton. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up fourth down.
And it seems like he just cut that route a little too short. He's got to get more depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches the ball, it's beyond the sticks.
They're going for it. Here's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. First and goal coming up. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime.
At the 4-yard line.
Swift. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. And now it's 3rd and goal. Here's Williams now to throw. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Jamel Dean.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice run. Get them about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Throwing on 2nd down, Mayfield. Going up top for Evans. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Chase McCollum left the kickoff for the Buccaneers.
Just that one touchdown on the board. 7-0 the score as the 3rd quarter begins. On the return, it's Devin Duvernay. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
With the struggles they had running the ball in the first half, Mike, it makes sense that they're trying here early in the second to get this ball carrier going. But this last run's not going to do him any favors. Another rush, another loss of yards.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Rolling to the left. He's going to run it. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yards.
And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
That's
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Able to make one man miss, but that's all. They get him. Take him down behind the line.
Well, nothing doing here, and I think you can see pretty early on. Now, while he's trying to remain patient and see if a hole pops, it's just too slow of a developing play. He never gets into the teeth of the defense at all and ends up being taken down for a loss.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get an even 20 on that one. First down, Chicago.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Throwing is Williams. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. Here's Williams.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor, and this time it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play. We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down.
On fourth down, here's Torrey Taylor to punt for Chicago, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
They'll run with Irving. And a strong first down run, a pickup of 9, setting up second and short.
A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
Right back to Irving. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Now the offensive coordinator's got a decision on his hand, Mike. It was second and 1. He decides to go with a conservative run, gets stopped for no gain. He's in the exact same position now on third down. Does he try to change it up, or does he just turn around and hit?
Bucky Irving inside the 40. And he will dive into the end zone. 76 yards. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Good-looking rushing touchdown there. Offensive line does its job. That back taking off to the end zone for the touchdown.
Mike, you're exactly right. He might get credit in the box score for that long rushing touchdown, but it was the big guys up front who were able to make that play possible.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. Duvernay on the return. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
The Bears take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Williams pushed out to his right. Off he goes.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short gain.
On third down. They'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's fourth down.
It's now fourth down.
Little miscommunication there. Now brings up third down. It just doesn't appear that the quarterback and the wide receiver were on the same page on that last pass.
And the rush is going to get there. He goes down. They were taking a big risk going for it from their own territory. It does not pay off. And it's a turnover on down. On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Now, screen set up for Irving. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this third quarter. So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Irving now gets it to start the 4th. Trying to avoid tacklers, and the ball is out. And he's going to take it in for the touchdown. Whoa! Have a friend in the right spot at the right time. The fumble, not a turnover, but a TD. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
So I don't hate the decision, Mike, but it just feels like he put a little too much air on that ball. It just took up way too much time to get to the open receiver, and when you hang a ball that long, the defenders at this level are just going to break and attack on that ball, and he's lucky that didn't end up going back the other direction. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game. And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll indeed go. It's Williams. That's taken in.
All right, Mike, so think back to earlier in this game. The coach decides to be aggressive. He's successful on 4th down. He decides to do it again. This time, the defense has other ideas and comes up with a huge 4th down stop.
Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's about all. That's a second charge timeout to Chicago.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 37-yard line.
They'll go again here with Irvin. And they'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. The Bears go ahead, take their 3rd and final timeout.
Brings up 3rd down.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Rolling right, taking off, he'll try to get there. And they'll move it down to the 11-yard line. He's out of bounds there. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. It's Irving. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Buccaneers. That his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and taken in by Odunze. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. He's got his tight end down the field. That's Komet. 13 yards on the catch there. Good for a Bears first down.
First and 10 at the 40.
Now Williams. Forced out left. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. And now he's not spiking it. It's a fake. This is caught. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. And even 30 yards. Still some hope. Keyword some. No timeouts. They need 2 scores, and it's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush to his right. Loveland open right side. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. Now 2nd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. That's a short throw caught by Komet. And he's going to be brought down just outside the 10-yard line. That's 2 catches on this drive. This one for 10 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing again, Williams. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Williams to the air once more. He'll go underneath to Swift. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard now?
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
And with that late score, it's going to give them a little bit of late life here, Mike. But remember, the next series of events is very unlikely. They need to get the onside kick and then likely a Hail Mary situation. So while they definitely have a little bit of a chance, I think it's pretty slim.
Throw it again. It's Williams. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. They need a late recovery to have any chance. Here comes the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense can just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.
3 tight ends in the game to start the drive. Here's Irving. Room to run inside the 40. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that should all but put this one away, Mike. And we've had some big plays throughout this game, but none bigger than that one right there. They score on the long touchdown, and that makes this a 2-possession game here late.
Makes the score Buccaneers 28, Bears 13.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he is going to be taken down, and that is going to do it. So a win here for the visiting Buccaneers, able to get the job